Hi, I'm Kiki if you don't know who I am, and I've been really wanting to try a fun Bratz look. This is the look I'm going for, so if you're interested, please keep on watching. So I'm starting off with brows. This is the Sephora 12-hour brow wax. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. It doesn't really keep my eyebrows in place, and you will see that in the video, like the hairs end up falling down, but like in general, I said this in my last video, my eyebrow hairs just cannot be tamed. So if anyone has any recommendations, please let me know. Right now, I'm actually making my eyebrow thinner because I didn't want to like completely commit by like gluing down my eyebrows or like plucking them completely off, but I did want the Bratz thin brow look, so oh, yeah, that's how I feel. But yeah. Anyway, I am priming my eyelids with the Kryolan TV paint stick in the shade Ivory. This is like the lightest thing I had to prime with, and I really wanted the colors to be very vibrant. Now I'm going in with this Mojo Jojo Colourpop color stick, and I mean, this wasn't really the best thing to use for this, but it was the only thing I had that was the same sort of color green, and I was trying to use as like all the things that I have in my collection. Right now I'm using a Birodo. Oh no, not Birodo. It's a Shiseido eyeliner, and it's in the shade Birodo green. And I had, again, nothing to put in my inner eye. I would have used the color stick, but I wasn't sure if it was like inside of the eye safe, so yeah, I just didn't want to like risk it. But I ended up like just using this as a base for an eyeshadow to just cover it and like get the color I really wanted. I am now going to be taking the Escape Pod from Kaleidos and the Trap palette from Gourmande Girls. Look how beautiful this palette is. Oh my gosh, and this one too. Like, damn, it's my first time using both these. I'm taking the yellow from Trapped and then the two oranges from Kaleidos, and I will be using that as the color I'm first putting down on my eyelid. I tried to mix them all to get the color that was in the picture. I feel like her color was leaning more towards like a yellow, but I actually really enjoyed the orange that came out because like I felt like a cute little Puerto Rican Bratz doll that needs to be sitting on the beach laid up. Oh my gosh. I took the yellow in the inner portion of the eye, just the yellow by itself, to blend like the inner corner to the orange, and now I'm taking the pink from the Kaleidos, and that will be my next shade for the orange to blend into. I'm trying to get like a really seamless blend. Like I want it to look like watercolors on my eye. Also, I've been using one brush for this whole process so far. It's the Morphe times Makeup by Ardell collection. I highly would recommend that brush set. Now I'm taking that pink shade from the Gourmande Girl palette, and I am using that as the next shade before I start to transition into the purples. I really wanted to create the whole fantasy that this Bratz doll was exuding, so I did my hair like her. I am not a hairstylist, so don't come for me. And I also have an outfit planned, so stay tuned till the end. And now I'm taking these two purple colors. I'm taking the more pinkish purple first, and I'm going to transition the pinks into that. And then I'm going to take the cooler tone purple for the outer corner because it looked like she had a cooler tone purple on the outside. I really, really analyzed this picture, guys, like for real. I was obsessive. I know you might be thinking, why did you do your eyeliner before your eyeshadow if you're just going to cover your eyeliner with your eyeshadow? Yeah, but no, because it helps give me structure for my eyeshadow, and I could just like go over it a little bit right before I do the next thing I'm about to do, which is take these two green eyeshadows, mix them together, and I will be going right over that color stick so I could get the perfect green shadow that I wanted, because the color stick was not the green I needed, but it was close. But now this will make it perfect. And I'm taking that color stick again, and I'm using it to make the double wing in my crease, because she has a double wing. If you really look at the picture, she has a double wing, so I wanted to do that. And I actually loved it. I never do this, and I thought it was just so cutesy, so demure. I loved it. I like was gagging over this look, and I mean, like love color. I just like rarely do it because, you know, it's not every day you're just pulling up to the function with a colorful eyeshadow look. I mean, I'm more like a sultry, smoky kind of girl, but like, oof, this did it for me. Like, mm. Look, do you guys see what I mean? Like, my eyebrow hairs, like, I try to pinch them together to make them thinner, and like, they just always fall down, like, no matter what I use. Like, at this point, I literally have to like cement them down. Like, I don't know. This part is probably the most time consuming part about the whole look, is just like finessing the eyeliner, the double wing. And it would probably take you less time if you had the perfect color. I just didn't have the perfect color, so I had to make my perfect color. So if this is like, I hope this inspires people. Like, if you have nothing in your collection, just try to make it with something you do have, you know? I mean, you don't need every product, you just need your skills. I'm now taking this First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. Wow, that's a mouthful. And I'm using that as a primer slash moisturizer for my base. It's a very glowy primer, and I'm a very glowy girl, so we love each other. Now I'm taking these two. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint in shade 5 Medium Tan. And then it's the Rose Ink Skin Enhanced Luminous Tinted Serum in 070. Yes, queen. She mixed them together, and now she's putting it on her face. Not me talking in third person. I'm so weird. I'm now taking my Rare Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade Good Energy, because that is all we give out to the world, everybody, is good energy. We give it out to the haters, we give it out to the people who don't like us, because we pray for everybody's healing. Honestly, live, laugh, love, y'all. As corny as it is. Ah, this is how Bad Bunny has got us feeling. It's like love conquers all. Amen. Now that I've chiseled my nose into non existence, actually, not really, I just really lightly contoured it. Some girls go in and I'm jealous. Like, I don't I don't know how to do my nose contour the way they do. Maybe if I put in more effort. Now, I'm taking my Bobbi Brown corrector in peach, and I am covering the darkness under my eyes before I go in with an actual like concealer, because I like, if you put concealer without color correcting and you have like oh, I'm using a Rhode blush, by the way. Juice Box. Gorge. Gorgina. Oh my gosh. Loved her. She was a beaut. Like, honestly, I should use it more. I don't know why I don't. This is probably going to be my favorite blush of the summer. But anyway, before the ADHD hit and I went off on a different tangent, the if you don't correct under your eyes and you have like blue or like purple under your eyes, you're just gonna like create a gray color by putting your normal concealer color because you're not color correcting the purple and the blue before you go in with the concealer. Now I'm going in with the concealer. It's not really concealer, it's the TV paint stick, but like the Bratz doll looked so snatch and I needed something really bright. And this is what I have that's really bright. So I'm using it. And now I'm using the Huda Beauty. Oh, Huda Beauty. That's how you actually say her name. But it's like such a common, like, it's such a habit to say Huda. But it's Huda Beauty. I'm using the Cherry Blossom powder to set my TV paint stick with. I always want to make sure I'm saying people's names right because, like, I just know how it feels when someone butchers your name, and I never want to be insensitive to someone's name and culture because it's just not right. Um, so I try my best. That's why I was like correcting my mistake with the Huda. Now I'm taking the Rhode blush again, and I'm just gonna reinforce that. Because blush blindness, who? No, I'm just kidding. But like, she really did have like a lot of blush in the picture. Then I'm taking those Ardell lashes, and I put them on off camera because it was like honestly taking way too long. It was like almost impossible to do it on camera. So now I'm doing my lip liner. My lips. Finally, it's lip time, which is probably the most important part of a Bratz doll. It's the iconic lips. Hello. So I'm trying to recreate that lip shape on my own lips. I don't naturally have those kinds of lips, but we made it work. We like, makeup could do wonderful things. It's magical, it creates miracles, and I literally created a whole new lip shape with MAC's Cork lip liner and Root for Me, also from MAC. I used Cork first. This is me using Cork. And then I took Root for Me and I used that on the like peaks, the like very edges of my lips to create some depth. And yeah, I think it created the perfect shade that she had. And now I'm blending them both out with my finger because I just feel like a blended lip line just looks more seamless and effortless, like it's naturally a part of your lips. And also, what I love to do, which I will end up doing like soon, I think I'm about to do it after I do my lipstick, which is Pat McGrath's lipstick from the Satin Allure collection, and it's in the shade Negligee. So what I was saying that I love to do is I love to blot first, and then I will crisp out the edges of the lips so that it's like super crispy and looks very intentional. And then, especially because we created a new lip line, we have to like make it look like it's naturally ours. And now I learned this from like the Nina Park tutorial that I did, and I learned it originally from Alex. Her name's Alexandra. I don't know her username on YouTube, but she uh, basically like put it on the map for me, and it's like setting your lip line. Oh, and now I'm contouring my underlip so that it gives more of a pouty look because Bratz dolls, they're always naturally pouting. And now we're taking a gloss, and this is Tower 28 Ice Pistachio. And I love me a Tower 28 gloss. It is so, so gorgeous and glossy. I love these. It's like one of the glossiest lips. It always looks good on camera, too. I literally went on a tangent again. I forgot what I was saying. And now I am doing the little final touches, which are the beauty marks. She had freckles in the picture, and also like two very like distinct beauty marks, one under the eye and then one under the lip, which I did. And I took two different, like, I mean, one is in a freckle pen. This one, the one that I'm using right now, is a brow pen. But I used this, which is one shade, and then I used the Freck in another shade. The Freck is a little darker, and I just feel like two different shades for your freckles. It creates like more realistic freckles because freckles aren't always the same size or shade. They come in like different sizes and shades. Some are darker, some are lighter, you know. So, what I like to do for my freckles is I'll use those two different shades, and also some that I will pat out, some I won't pat out. I usually like to pat them out, but sometimes I just like the two distinct marks that I wanted to stand out, I did not pat because I didn't want to take any of the pigment away. Because, like, looking at the beauty marks from far away, it's not as noticeable, so you need it to be a little darker if you really want it. Then I'm taking that orange shade that I created first for my eyelid, and I'm using that as a shade to blend the lower lash line with. After this, I would have put lower lash mascara, but I didn't, and I should have. So you guys should do that. And now I'm showing the outfits. Yes, and I love these shoes. They're my first pair of Louboutins. I worn my mom's Louboutins, her So Kate's, but these are my first pair. And I love them because they're perfect for me. They're pink and gorgeous, and I felt like it literally matched the whole Bratz vibe perfectly. And this is me saying bye bye. And that is the finished look, y'all. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed it. I put my heart and soul into this. I worked so hard on it. There will be more videos to come, more creative videos, me acting all cute. So yeah, I really, really hope you guys subscribe, like, and comment. I will comment back, and love you. Mwah.